RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode. What it do? Alright, so what's good, y'all? I'ma just get right into it. You already know who this is. Shuttleworth the God, GOAT artist, aka LB Lauderdale boss, Soul Wars creator for RingGangRadio.com. So y'all seen they've had the first press conference for the anticipated fight between Canelo and Kovalev. I'ma switch it up. I'm on the solo shit right now real quick. If y'all want to hear my opinions on this fight, you can just check back in the archives in the playlist, the eye test episode with Kovalev and Yard recap, as well as Canelo versus Kovalev fight next. I think that's the title of another episode we did where we put our opinions on it, but this time holding back the opinions, switching it up. We want to know what you guys, the fans, think about this fight, especially after seeing the press conference, seeing them both stand next to each other side by side. Hearing a lot of mixed feelings about this fight now that it's here and it's official, especially with the betting odds having Canelo as a big favorite. I think he opened up as a 7-1, and then now I'm seeing some places got him as 4-1. So people, some people are questioning, is this a big test or is it a big finesse? Could be a little bit of both. The truth is usually sometimes in the middle, so no opinions this time. I'm gonna just lay it out there and just let y'all know why that some people are looking at it as one or the other, a big test or a big finesse. So first of all, for the test, it's a 2-division jump. You're going up from 160 to 175. That's a big jump, especially if you're going from, if you started at, 154 and, you made your way up to 160. So he's fighting a bigger man than Kovalev, a bigger skilled man than Kovalev, who's a knockout puncher, who has great boxing skills, world champion. So yeah, for the naked eye, it does look like a pretty big test. Light heavyweights are naturally bigger men. There's a reason back in the day why, everybody wasn't just making this transition. Hagler stayed at 160, Michael Spink stayed at 175 before he moved up. You ain't hear about no Hagler wanting anything to do with no Michael Spinks. The size difference is crazy, so we recognize that, like we said, that does look like a test for that size difference. Okay, cool, we got that. He's facing naturally bigger men at light heavyweight, and you can see the size difference when, at the press conference. In addition to that, Kovalev, he's a legit top 3, top 5 light heavyweight. Vazdik, his upcoming fight with Beterbiev, we know those are the two young guns in the division, big powerful punchers, boxers. Vazdik is the lineal champion. He dethroned Adonis Stevenson. So those two guys are duking it out. Younger, fresher fighters, but Kovalev, he has the experience, he's more seasoned, better resume than those two. So if you want to put those two guys ahead of him, might not. Then you got Bivol, he's up there. So if you want to put Kovalev above these guys, he's the bigger name. If not, if you want to say, hey, these guys are putting in work, there's a lot of sharks at 175. So either way, you gotta have Kovalev in the top 3 or top 5. You can have him any spot really, but he's definitely top 3, top 5. You can have him number 1, number 2, number 3. It don't matter, but he's definitely there. And his resume, he's proven at the world class elite level. He got names on his ledger as Nathan Cleverly, Campillo, I'm sorry, y'all know the Spanish boxer I'm talking about. He got Pascal twice. He got Hopkins. Yeah, Hopkins was past it. Still good name. A lot of people felt like he beat Andre Ward the first time. One of them, but we're not gonna go off on a tangent on that. So he's proven at that level. So to the naked eye, it does look like Canelo is choosing to fight a legit fighter who's a bigger man, who's just as skilled as he is. So yeah, naked eyes, if casual, someone who might be an advanced casual boxing fan, somebody who knows all the bigger names and tunes in for bigger events of the sport, they might be familiar with Kovalev and they'll know he's the dangerous guy. So we got the test out of the way. Naked eye, this looked like a good solid opponent. Now we gotta go into the finesse part. With the trained eye, with the devil's advocacy. These are the people who are falling into the other extreme of, man, I don't know, look like it's a cherry pick. Look like he's, trying to be super calculative. Okay, I get that, right? Yeah, I mentioned earlier with the test segment, it's a 2-division jump. Biggest name doesn't always mean the biggest threat, and I got into it with listing all the other sharks that are up at 175. All of them, you got killers at 175. Everyone could box and they hit hard as fuck. So you could say that Canelo targeted the guy with the biggest name, yet the most vulnerable one. You could say that. And the reason why you could say that is because Kovalev has been stopped twice and almost stopped in his last fight against a guy who pretty much was a prospect. You could say that. It's not a stretch. I mean, that's a fact. So yeah, it's we get a little bit of both here. We getting the most known guy in a dangerous division, but he's not necessarily the most dangerous guy. Kovalev is a little past it. He's 36. So we gotta look at that as well. Canelo is the smaller fighter. So yeah, it's that test part we bringing up again. 160 to 175, it's a big jump. But what Canelo has in his favor jump, he's the smaller, fresher, younger fighter. And so usually the smaller, fresher fighter has to make the bigger guy get used to their speed. And we saw Kovalev kind of struggle to get his rhythm going with the jab in the early rounds of the yard fight. So gotta factor in that. And Canelo is much more seasoned and more defensively sound than Anthony Yard. Yeah, he's smaller, but we gotta take into account of, the advantages being smaller, faster bring in. We saw Kell Brook light up Golovkin in those early rounds, just off of speed and combination punching, and that's just the often looking at it offensively. So I see where people could say, hey, there's a little bit of finesse. So yeah, for every good thing you could say about this fight, there's something there's something that kind of equals it out. Now, okay, yeah, he could be. Now you could say that he's looking at a whole different ocean, a whole different full of bigger sharks at 175. Yeah, that's true. And he's looking at the most vulnerable shark, bigger pool, bigger ocean, like we said, 175. But people don't like the fact that he's leaving a pond full of sharks and dangerous killers right there to go pick on the most vulnerable shark in a bigger pond. You know, you have the Andre, you have Demetrius Andrade at 160. His momentum's a lot better than Jamal Charlo at 160. Both are undefeated. Jamal may be in a little rut, but it would have still been a good fight as far as being a fresh, young, prime opponent. Now, we know Golovkin was on the table earlier. That fight's off because he has the Derevyanchenko fight. So, not only that, you have Saunders at 168, Callum Smith. But all these are divisions and fighters that can be made. You know, Canelo's been to 168 for the Rocky Fielding fight. He grabbed some little bullshit title. It wasn't the real title belt. You know, the little bullshit ones they have. So we saw him fight a bigger guy, demolish him. Rocky Fielding, we know he's not in the same class of a Kovalev or even a Callum Smith. I wouldn't even say even a Eubanks at this point, but so we saw Canelo do that. So we know he could be at 168. He's dealt with taller guys, and a lot of opponents he fight are taller than him, so he's used to that. But we able to see it. So now you see, you got all these names up at 160 and 168. You know, those two divisions are hot, and 175 is hot as well, but some people like the fact that he kind of skipped over one division that's hot, and another division that's got some names that's, you know, good comp, easy fights made, yeah, everyone's on the zone, to go into another division to kind of pick a weaker, more vulnerable looking opponent. And I say weaker, and I don't mean weaker, but just more vulnerable, seeing that Kovalev just fought recently and had a hard fight. He's been active this year. He's fought twice already. So this will be his third fight of the year, which is pretty much unheard of in this era of boxing, where guys fight once or twice a year and you do fuck all during that time, during the off time. So, and he was quick about it. We all know Canelo, I think they had step aside money. They was really wanting the Kovalev fight. So you have all this to factor in, and then the whole body punching aspect. We know Canelo's an excellent body puncher in combinations. And Kovalev, verdict's out on it. You know, his durability's down. He might still have trouble making light heavyweight. We don't know. He looked kind of ripped, in good shape in his last fight. You know, real good shape, but he's still gassed. Almost taken out of there by body punching. Now, I know people are looking at it like, but Yard's a bigger puncher, bigger guy, yeah. But well-placed body shots, they just about hurt from everybody, man. And when you're at the high divisions, Canelo's not as naturally small as people want to say he is. He's transitioned to be a stocky, muscular debtor. He's just a little shorter. A lot of these middleweights and light heavyweights and super middleweights. So it's not out of the picture, you know. It's no crazy to think that Canelo can't down Kovalev to the body. So that's where it's looking like it's a finesse, you know. You have all these things for the fight where, you know, it look good on the outside, but once you go underneath the surface, it don't look as good. So that's basically what I wanted to do here. Just show that there's two sides of this, and I want to know what do y'all think. Now, the betting odds reflect on what I'm saying. You know, the odds are looking more like they're looking at it as a finesse. Because if this was truly the big test that they want us to believe, you know, the odds might be a little, you know, closer. Especially when, you know, we making such a big deal out of the 2-weight division jump. So yeah, there's a lot to think about. Is it a big test or is it a big finesse? Is it a test, finesse? Being too calculative? Am I reaching or are we reaching? You know, to his credit, it's not a trash fight at all. You know, there's a lot of interesting factors in it. So it's an appealing fight. You know, can there have been worse fights made? Yes, I believe so. Munguia versus Canelo would have been a way worse fight. So I'm not trying to get on this fight too much. Like I said, I don't really have an opinion on in this video. It's just for y'all to just look at everything and respond with what y'all feel, you know, is appropriate. Is it a test or finesse? You know, I want y'all to go to the comments. If it's a test, say it's a test. You don't even have to list your reasons. You know what I mean? Because we see, you know, we see what's there as far as why it could be looked at as a test. So, you know, you saying it's a test means you pretty much believe it's a test. You believe those factors. And if you're saying it's a finesse, then that means you leaning on the other side. You're looking at, you see the test factors, but you see the things that kind of cancel them out or be in Canelo's favor. Because right now, even with all those advantages, it look like Kovalev still has to win the fight by knockout. Even though he has all the weight advantages and great jabber and all of that, light heavyweight champion, world class. And whenever you have a fight where one guy has to win by KO, it's hard to really kind of pick them with confidence. So you have to look at that factor as well. So you gotta look at that as well as the plot armor that the A-side boxers have in this day and age. And Canelo probably has some of the strongest plot armor I've seen in boxing. So you have to factor that in. Can Kovalev box good enough to really win a decision? Can he box well enough to set up a knockout punch that Canelo can't avoid? You know, it's an interesting fight. It really is, but we gotta look at it objectively and see where does it fall into. Is it a test or a finesse, or it just falls as an event? So you guys leave your opinion, you know, comment, like this video, subscribe, Ring Gang Radio. Check out our website, check out everything else we doing. We got bars and boxing coming up, got highlight videos, training videos, all of that good shit. Got articles, everything. You know, if you already been fucking with us, you know what we doing out here. You know, we boxing fans, and we for the fans. There's no dick riding over here. Just facts and opinions. And like I said earlier, this time, no opinions. We're just giving y'all that real shit, and y'all tell us what y'all think. So with that said, Shuttleworth to God, LB, Lauderdale Boss, signing off. RingGangRadio.com. Y'all make sure y'all follow, subscribe, comment, like the video. Check out everything we have to offer. That that's it. Test or finesse, Canelo versus Kovalev.